just because I'm feminine doesn't mean I'm not strong, and like rethinking of like all of the assumptions and like turning them on their heads. For me, like self-portraiture has been a great way for me to really reclaim myself. An anti-disciplinary artist who works in the medium of film, performance, music. Hi, my name is Muse Dodd, or also known as Muse of Fire. I use my work as a way to like open up conversations about difficult subjects. And I want to be able to create a space for Black people to be free, even if it's only in media and hopefully beyond that. My process is based in creating spaces of freedom for Black, queer, and trans people. And that's kind of the center of my universe. I draw a lot of like inspiration from Black people, from my family, from my friends, from conversations that we have. I'm also very like musically influenced. I love all different musics from like the African diaspora, from like jazz to Brazilian baile funky. I feel like there's so much information like that we've been able to pass down. We are all kind of like pulling from the same source, and it's just how it manifests in different places, or being able to trace the lineage of like me going to Brazil and I'm eating the food there and it tastes like my grandma's gumbo, you know? So being able to make those connections. I started doing self-portraiture as a way to reflect myself back to myself. And also just like, I know myself better than anybody else. And I started this portrait on the left of my back. I have these different words written on it. And it was just me reflecting on a lot of the projections that I received in my life, a lot of the things that I internalized, which I understand like what keeps me from being my full self, and being able to understand that so much is put on my body as like a Black, queer, femme person that I have to see how it like applies in my life, and I have to see which ways I can counteract it. So a lot of like my video portraits and my photographs is a way of me undoing these years of colonization. Being from Louisiana, like that culture is so strong, and just being able to capture those moments of joy and not just moments of sorrow. If we constantly are bombarded with these images, we're gonna start to internalize them. So we have to also document our moments and our spaces of joy. My time here has definitely been a chance to reflect on my artistic practice and be able to share with a larger community, and a community that I didn't necessarily have access to. I've never been to the Midwest before, you know, it's my first time, you know, in Ohio. So that's been great. And like being able to say, like, I have people I could reach out to in Cincinnati and know that they have my back. Yeah, it's been an opportunity to really get deep with my work. I was saying, like, I've never talked about my work in this way so much. So it's been a great experience being able to share and have people listen to understand. So I think that's like my takeaway of like, to continue to share my work and my story.